Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm gentleplays, and welcome to my first redo of an old Let's Play. By old, I mean about 3 years now, dang. Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Let's get into this. So, you're going to be seeing that when I'm going to this new game that I have this file right here. Well, I already tried recording it, so, I recorded it a long time ago, as you see, November 1st. And what happened was, I guess the first episode I started recording on the Wii screen, and it made the quality different than the other two episodes. I mean, it was kind of better, but had interlacing, so I decided to just redo the whole project, and let's go.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1. Is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master. I made you. No, oh, my good China.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure! Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, Spongebob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
Methinks this won't be the best day ever.
Yeah, Gary, it sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
This probably won't be the longest of days because I have had Let's Plays that are a lot longer than this Let's Play is going to be, but welcome to the first level of this game, which is Spongebob's house. I don't really know if I'd call this a level, but we're going to get interrupted right now.
A note from Mr. Krabs! And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
We will collect for you, Mr. Krabs, you greedy old crab. Because I guess he's a crab, because he always wants the money or something like that. But anyways, welcome to this game. I probably should tell you the basic controls after we find out that these are shiny objects, even though we got all of those already. So, basic controls. A jumps, press A, double jump, B attacks with a little bubble wand. All the other buttons, except for the Y button right now, really don't have a use. I mean, Z brings up this stuff. R doesn't really do anything. At least I don't believe so. This is going to tell us about the control stick, which I mean, you could do like seizure-ness there, but I do not recommend that. Now, something I actually want to address right now is that you might be wondering, Jordan, why are you doing a Let's Play that you have done in the past before? Because if you really want to see my old Let's Play of this game, I have a link to my previous LPs on my channel. It's on like the bottom right corner of the banner thing that you get on the channel, which you'll kind of see, but first let's go into here. What I'm trying to say is that Let's Play, I really did not like the commentary, and also I did not do 100% of, I did not do the game fully 100%, but this time I have finally 100%ed the game, so I have the capabilities of doing a 100% playthrough. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, actually, yes, I know how this is going to work. Why am I even saying that? Because if you want to know the previous playthrough I did of this back 3 years ago, which I know, I think I already mentioned it, but it's been 3 years already since I have done that playthrough. I've evolved so much as a being in 3 years. Except not really. I'm basically the same height as I was, which is kind of sad because I'm only 16 now, and I was 13 back then. But what I'm trying to say is that at least the last playthrough I did, I went in with intents of doing 100%, but then decided to not do one level. So I did 100% minus one level, which is kind of like, I believe it was like 92%, because we'll get into how the percentage works a little bit later once we get into other items. But now, well, for now, we're just going to be exploring the SpongeBob attic area, which, as you see, we are learning a whole bunch of the moves, which I actually forgot. If you jump, press the X button, you do a ground pound. Or maybe a foot stomp, I guess, could be something that actually happens. And man, that ball is going crazy. Because what we have to do with this ball is we have to push it over here, jump on top of it, and so we can press this button. Because that button leads to a certain thing that we technically don't know what it is yet, but it is one of Patrick's socks. Now, we would not know that this is Patrick's socks because we do not get this tutorial until after we get out of SpongeBob's house, which we need some certain thing to get out of his house, but that one certain thing we do not have yet. But now, since we are done with SpongeBob's house, basically, we are going to be going here, which need 50 shiny objects, and we have 58 left. Good amount, and okay, the timer finally ran out, but what's this? This is a golden spatula. Golden spatulas are needed to unlock new areas of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob will need to collect many golden spatulas in order to find and defeat the source of the rampaging robots. So this is like basically your stars. There are 100 in this game, and one spatula equals 1%. It ain't matter how many socks you have, or how many shiny objects you have. The golden spatula is always your percent.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds.
Thank you, Newsfish. Anyways, now that we have one golden spatula, with that cool 3D graphic there, we can go outside into the world beyond SpongeBob's house, otherwise known as Bikini Bottom.
Ah, there's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Sorry about slightly skipping out that one text with the children thing. I did not mean to do that because I believe I thought there, well, not believe, I knew that I thought that there was text later, but I guess my knowing was wrong because there was not any more text after that. But now, we are in the main hub, Bikini Bottom, but there's one problem. This is not all of Bikini Bottom we can explore for now. There are a few other areas, too, to be exact, that we can.
I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
I feel like this wouldn't work for many things like concrete walls, because concrete walls are very hard to break, but luckily there are no concrete walls that we need to break with our head bash. But let's talk to Patrick.
Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay then, for every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Well, I guess, I almost called him Mr. Krabs. I guess Patrick does not know what a golden spatula is, but knows what a turkey baster is, which is kind of funny because Thanksgiving was not all that long ago, because today is December 1st and Thanksgiving was this past weekend. This is something we need 10 gold spatulas for, which we obviously only have 1, so that is something we cannot do currently. But there are a few things we can do in this area, like we can go over here and press this button with our little X ground pound attack, which will make that platform appear, which to get through that platform in the Squidward house music was playing there for a second, because I guess I was a little too close to Squidward's house. What we have to do is we have to get on this platform here, and as you saw, there's a little bit of a golden thing up there. You can't really see it right now, but there is something up there, because as you see right there, it's that, and that is a health extension. Good old health extensions. You can get up to 6 underwear, which are your health in this game. I believe there was something in Mr. Krabs' hat. God dang it, I keep messing up names. I believe there was something in SpongeBob's house that mentioned this, but I did not show this, and oh god, thank god I made that. What I was trying to show was, like, if you did it, it would show you how losing health, to get more underwear, to gain health, stuff like that. But if we go through here, we get our first actual golden spatula, because it's something we actually had to do, which I believe this one is called, on top of SpongeBob's pineapple, because it's a very generic name. Some of these golden spatulas have cool names, but some don't.
Bob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure.
Yes, we don't exactly have enough shiny objects to get into that area, because that is basically, you give a certain amount of shiny objects to Mr. Krabs, and what will happen is you get a golden spatula. The first one is 3,000, and they increase by 500 until the last one, which increases by 1,000. I believe the most you have to pay him is 7,000 or 7,500, but we're not going to be worrying about that, and we're not going to be worrying about giving the socks to Patrick either until the end of the game, because I just like knowing, well, I mean, mostly, you want the shiny objects because in levels, which if you didn't know, there actually are levels in this game besides this homeworld and SpongeBob's house, because we obviously went to Patrick's house there, which the only thing we had to do was hit that sulfur to get a sock. Sorry if I don't mention every little thing in this game, because I kind of have my muscle memory for this game, and I just do things without even thinking about it.
Those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. Crack me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
So we're going to do exactly what he wants us to do. Jump around like a stupid idiot. You could say another word before that, idiot, but we are not like that on this channel. At least I try not to be. I believe we are going to be done pretty...
Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Well, we are not going to touch you, Squidward, because we want to get this golden spatula for doing basically what we thought you wouldn't even need to do to get a golden spatula, jump around like an idiot. But now, to get a sock in this area, we have to break everything in his house because we are really bad people like that, and breaking everything in a guy's house is what we have to do to get things. Like that. Well, like that there. Said it a little bit too early, but that is a sock. Now, I believe we have every single thing we can get in Bikini Bottom, or at least in this area, and all the areas that we can go into for now. So, I have to say that that is about it for this episode of Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the next episode, we are going to be going to our first level, Jellyfish Fields. So I have been gentleplays saying see you later and goodbye.